Are you awake yet, Jack? GW, the Arsenal AI is corrupted beyond repair. I admit that I underestimated you.
Enemies always underestimate.
I'll squeeze the answers out of you instead, my son.
Oh, wow. Wait, what? I actually wasn't ready for that. Okay.
Right. Are you all right? Answer me.
I was distracted. I was checking an email quickly, because I need to confirm something, but holy hell, I wasn't prepared for that.
Are you awake yet, Jack? GW, the Arsenal AI is corrupted beyond repair. I admit that I underestimated you.
Okay. Let's get... I was just checking an email update quickly that I was waiting for.
I'll squeeze the answers out of you instead, my son.
Alright, now I'm prepared for it, so I can just... Oh my god, this is hard. This is hard. Holy hell, I can't press this fast enough. There we go. I used my Bomberman 64 trick.
What do you hope to hear? You know he doesn't know anything.
It's not him I want the
Snake.
answers from.
Maybe, I don't know.
What do you mean?
Or,
That's not your business.
I don't know what he's talking about.
Oh, really? It so happens I have some business of my own to attend to.
Planning to hijack Arsenal?
Huh?
You were going to screw me over, weren't you?
Yeah.
Who talked? Ocelot?
Not exactly. I was the one who used Ocelot to suggest the idea to you in the first place.
What?
I was planning to give you Arsenal to begin with.
Why the uncharacteristic generosity?
I'm no philanthropist. Arsenal is far from impregnable. It needs other Metal Gears as guards, a huge payload of warheads, and full air, sea, and land support to
Oh, that's not a very efficient Metal Gear.
Against a large attack force without support, Arsenal is nothing more than a gigantic coffin. Seizing Arsenal gear was never the real objective.
What was your objective then?
A list of names of the Patriots. They were planning to extend their control to digital information flow with GW and Arsenal. That means the information they want to filter out is contained in GW, including that list of the highest 12 members of the Patriots Wiseman's Committee.
And once you knew who they were, you would cross out their names one by one, while we, with our useless arsenal, drew their fire.
Very good.
You were using us all along.
Were you any different?
But your plans hit a snag with GW destroyed, hasn't it?
Oh, no, they never do.
No, there is another way.
Really? But we have our own plans to carry out. We'll take the arsenal since you don't care for it anyway. The purified hydrogen bomb is ready to go.
A nuclear strike won't stop them.
It will damage their power source. The mindless masses that they control. First things first.
Of course. That was what you wanted. I won't stop you. Good luck.
Thanks, but I have quite enough of that. What exactly do you find so funny?
Charades usually are humorous. I wouldn't have minded watching some more of it, but we're running a little short on time.
What are you talking about?
Everything you've done here has been scripted. A little exercise set up by us.
Enemies always have to look forward.
Exercise.
The S3 plan was conceived as a means to produce soldiers on par with Solid Snake. That's what I told you. But the VR training the boy was put through is not the meat of the project. You think this little terrorist incident is your own doing, Solidus?
Seems like
This is the S3 training kernel.
Ocelot always gets away with
An
things.
orchestrated recreation of Shadow Moses.
What?
Ames and the president's deaths. The ninja. The computer virus that mimics Foxdie. Did you really think they were all a coincidence?
He's like, I want to relive Shadow Moses.
Ames' own nanomachines were used to shut down his pacemaker. I arranged for the appearance of the ninja as well.
Jesus Christ.
As for the president, although Johnson realized what was going on, he played out his allotted part. As for the computer virus, it's a digital counterpart of Foxdie. It was also designed to eliminate every scrap of information regarding the Patriots from
So he's
GW.
working for the Patriots?
Your plan was invalidated even before execution, Solidus.
I don't know, man. He betrays every group he's a part of.
Fat Man was a different story. He's one of our own people. A sort of examiner we hired to test the boy's progress before letting him tackle the exercise proper. We had to arrange for Stillman's presence to coax the maniac into agreeing. If the boy had allowed the big shell to be destroyed, this exercise would have ended there. The project has no room for failures.
What do you mean?
Given the right situation, the right story, anyone can be shaped into Snake. Even rookies can fight like men of experience.
Yeah, well, he wasn't a rookie. He was a child soldier.
An instant creation of genius. And this training kernel will provide more than enough data to formulate such a program.
I guess they just want to create
You,
snakes.
Dead
Snakes everywhere.
You're all nothing but pawns placed to create the perfect simulation. Solidus, you and the boy were selected because your relationship resembles the one between Snake and Big Boss.
Just a downgraded version.
Fortune, you and the rest of Dead Cell stand in for the Foxhound squad that Snake took on in Shadow Moses. You're the most impressive collection of freaks outside of Foxhound. We've gone to a lot of trouble to set you up against the boy. That story about purified hydrogen bombs is just the tip of the iceberg.
Yeah, he's wrinkled on his
The
forehead.
project was already underway when I sunk that tanker, along with your old man 2 years ago. Throwing your husband in the brig was a part of it too. You were told that the eradication of Dead Cell 6 months ago was an act of the Patriots. We provoked and encouraged
crotch
your
shot.
hatred. And you opted for vengeance, just as we planned.
All orchestrated?
Except for the appearance of the real Solid Snake.
He's always a thorn inside.
I
in
wonder
his side.
now who sent for you.
All our misfortune was just a part of your
Misfortune. Oh! I was gonna talk about fortune and misfortunes jokes, but she died, I guess. Is it she? Was she deflected?
How could...
You're no Lady Luck. You have nothing that we didn't give you.
Of course.
What?
I think I just went into a cutscene bonanza.
Do you know why no bullet could hit you? It wasn't magic, or some new age mumbo-jumbo. Certainly wasn't your psychic talents. It was all staged by the Patriots.
Staged?
You were being shielded by the electromagnetic weapons technology that the Patriots developed. Your dead cell comrades loved your father and husband. We needed a pathetic wretch like you to keep them focused. You've been our puppet all along, just like Olga.
No.
You were hamming it up as the tragic heroine, thanks to the script that the Patriots wrote for you. Pure self-indulgence.
I like how like almost no hitch, no problem went with their plan, except for Snake, but even he didn't really affect them.
I could have died whenever I wanted to.
And now that you realize, they're like, oh shit, I don't want to die.
Thought I got her in the heart.
Nah, too much fat in the boobies. Haha, see, even he can do it too.
It missed.
Electromagnetic field. He just explained it.
Now I remember. Your heart's on the right.
That doesn't make sense. But okay.
Waste of metal, my dear, but your luck's run out. This is the little gizmo. There's no such thing as miracles or the supernatural. Only cutting-edge technology.
You're not listening.
Bastard.
There he goes again in the Metal Gear. Take my tentacle power! Snake's just an observer here. I may have stumbled onto a boss here.
Now that I have enough data, all I have to do is retrieve Arsenal and clean up the refuse from the exercise.
That's us.
Just try.
I should not be committing to this right now. What? What are the chances if that actually hit? I don't know if it did.
How's this then? Damn.
Okay, you live.
Fortune!
You idiot. Get the hell away from there.
I told you, your luck's run out. Take your reward. It's all the payload Ray has. Die!
Why are you going to offload all the payload? You're gonna regret doing that. It's just like fireworks.
Everybody down.
So far, the aim's been crap. Is it fortune? Luck by our side?
What the? Impossible!
I hate those things. I'm just watching right now. Oh, what the hell? She does have the psychic ability to do it.
She is Lady Luck.
Yeah, well,
My name is Helena
that hole ain't looking so good.
Jackson. The daughter of a proud and noble soldier. I can see my family again.
Damn!
I knew I shouldn't have used all my payload, but I did! In a grand gesture of hatred.
this
Uh-oh.
instead.
Just his gun, I bet.
No!
The laser, right? Actually. Uh-oh. Liquid. Brother! Oh wow, stay up straight.
Brothers!
Yeah, there we go.
Liquid! I've been waiting for this!
It can't be.
Oh, it is.
I've been inside this arm all along, waiting for the right time to awaken.
You were inside Ocelot?
Yes, a sleeper in the arm of a Patriot spy.
It was you 2 years ago?
Exactly. I was controlling him.
This is just a game of who's controlling who's controlling who's
Snake,
controlling
it was
who.
I that leaked information about Arsenal to your partner and got you out here.
What?
You're the only one that can free me. After all,
Well, you can get a long part out of this.
I'm off to bury the Patriots for good.
You know where they are? How?
Ocelot.
Why do you think
There
I
you
chose
go.
Ocelot as my host? But before I go, I have a family matter to settle with both of you. There's room for only one Snake and one big boss.
Fight to the death. Boy, is the big boss dead? I don't even remember now. I thought he was. So, technically, unless you want to be big boss.
Time to say goodbye.
I mean, we have two snakes there, technically.
Damn.
Getting on to bondage snake, I see.
Like surfing, it's a good way to go.
Well, all the strength.
Liquid! Stop this thing!
Hey, Snake, you coming?
Da 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 da. Oh, Jesus Christ. What are we gonna do now? If they prompt me to save again, I will save and end it. Whoa! Hello! There's a bridge. Brooklyn Bridge. It missed, surprisingly. Dun 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 dun. Whoa, 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 whoa! Where the hell did we land? Oh, it looks like a town on the roof somewhere. Ruins.
Federal Hall.
Ah! You're nuts.
What are you laughing at?
Do you know what day it is today?
April 30th?
Is that what Rose is trying to remind him of? Even though
That's right.
Rose isn't real. Jesus Christ, how long is
George
this?
Washington took office as the first president of the United States of America 200 years ago today. And it happened right here. We were going to declare another independence. The dawn of a new nation here. The end of the Patriots' secret rule. Liberation of this country. This was where it was supposed to begin. This is where freedom could have been born.
Well, it was 200 years ago. You're just repeating history here.
All you want is power at any cost.
Jack, it's not power I want. What I wanted to take back from the Patriots are things like freedom, civil rights, opportunities. The founding principles of this country. Everything that's about to be wiped out by their digital censorship. Jack, listen to me. We're all born with an expiration date. No one lasts forever. Life is nothing but a grace period for turning the best of our genetic material into the next generation. The data of life is transferred from parent to child. That's how it works.
Yes, you mate.
But we have no heirs, no legacy.
You're clones.
We brothers are called les enfants terribles. Cloned from our father, with the ability to reproduce conveniently engineered out. What is our legacy if we cannot pass the torch? Proof of our existence, a mark of some sort. When the torch is passed on from parent to child, it extends beyond DNA. Information is imparted as well. All I want is to be remembered.
Man, I should have ended at the
By
save.
history. The Patriots
I'm not
are
constrained by
trying to
anything,
protect
but it's just
their
long.
power, their own interests, by controlling the digital flow of information. I want my memory, my existence to remain. Unlike an intron of history, I will be remembered as an exon. That will be my legacy, my mark in history. But the Patriots would deny us even that. I will triumph over the Patriots and liberate us all, and we will become the Sons of Liberty.
Aha! I get it, because it's the title of the game. Oh, I gotta... Who's calling? Snake? No. Otacon? No. No, there you are.
Are you receiving? We're still here.
How's that possible? The AI was destroyed.
Only GW.
Who are you?
To begin with, we're not what you'd call human. Over the past 200 years, a kind of consciousness formed layer by layer in the crucible of the White House. It's not unlike the way life started in the oceans 4 billion years ago. The White House was our primordial soup, a base of evolution. We are formless. We are the very discipline and morality that Americans invoke so often. How can anyone hope to eliminate us? As long as this nation exists, so will we.
Cut the crap! If you're immortal, why would you take away individual freedoms and censor the net?
Jack, don't be
Yeah.
silly.
Don't you know that our plans
Rose
are
ain't
your
real.
interests, not ours?
Yeah, an imaginary girlfriend.
Jack, listen carefully, like a good boy.
The mapping of the human genome was completed early this century. As a result, the evolutionary log of the human race lay open to us.
We started with genetic engineering, and in the end, we succeeded in digitizing life itself.
But there are things not covered by genetic information.
What do you mean?
Human memories, ideas, culture, history.
Genes don't contain any record of human history.
Is it something that should not be passed on? Should that
History is
information
lost.
be left at the mercy of nature?
We've always kept records of our lives, through words, pictures, symbols, from tablets to books.
But not all the information was inherited by later generations. A small percentage of the whole was selected and processed, then passed on. Not unlike genes, really.
That's what history is, Jack.
But in the current digitized world, trivial information is accumulating every second, preserved in all its triteness, never fading, always accessible.
Rumors about petty issues, misinterpretations, slander.
All this junk data, preserved in an unfiltered state, growing at an alarming
And you just
rate.
want to get
Will
rid of
only
it?
slow down social progress, reduce the rate of evolution.
Right. You seem to think that our plan is one of censorship.
Are you telling me it's not?
You're being silly. What we propose to do is not to control content, but to create context.
Create context.
The digital society furthers human flaws and selectively rewards development of convenient half-truths. Just look at the strange juxtapositions of morality around you.
Billions spent on new weapons in order to humanely murder other humans.
Rights of criminals are given more respect than the privacy of their victims.
Although there are people suffering in poverty, huge donations are made to protect endangered species. Everyone grows up being told the same thing.
Be nice to other people.
But beat out the competition.
You're special. Believe in yourself and you will succeed.
But it's obvious from the start that only a few can succeed.
You exercise your right to freedom, and this is the result. All rhetoric to avoid conflict and protect each other from hurt. The untested truths, spun by different interests, continue to churn and accumulate in the sandbox of political correctness and value systems.
Everyone withdraws into their own small gated community, afraid of a larger forum. They stay inside their little ponds, leaking whatever truth suits them into the growing cesspool of society at large.
The different cardinal truths neither clash nor mesh. No one is invalidated, but nobody is right.
Not even natural selection can take place here. The world is being engulfed in truth.
And this is the way the world ends. Not with a bang, but a whimper.
We're trying to stop that from happening.
It's our responsibility as rulers. Just as in genetics, unnecessary information and memory must be filtered out to stimulate the evolution of the species.
And you think you're qualified to decide what's necessary and not?
Absolutely. Who else could wade through the sea of garbage you people produce, retrieve valuable truths, and even interpret their meaning for later generations?
That's what it means to create context.
I'll decide for myself what to believe and what to pass on.
But is that even your own idea?
Or something Snake told you.
That's the proof of your incompetence right there. You lack the qualifications to exercise free will.
That's not true. I have the right.
Does something like a self exist inside of you?
That which you call self serves
I had
as
time to
nothing
go
more
up
than
quickly and put a
mask to
chicken
cover
in.
your own being.
Chicken breast in the oven.
In this era of ready-made truths, self is just something used to preserve those positive emotions that you occasionally feel.
Another possibility is that self is a concept you conveniently borrowed under the logic that it would endow you with some sense of strength.
I just had to unplug the headphones
Would
to
you
put these
prefer that someone
speakers up
else
to so
tell
I could hear
you?
it upstairs.
All right then. Explain it to him.
Jack, you're simply the best. And you got there all by yourself.
That's condescending. That's why there was no commentary for a little bit. I heard most of it.
Oh, what happened? Do you feel lost? Why not try a bit of soul searching?
Don't think you'll find anything, though.
Ironic that although self is something that you yourself fashioned, every time something goes wrong, you turn around and place the blame on something else.
Easier.
It's not my fault. It's not your fault.
In denial, you simply resort to looking for another, more convenient truth in order to make yourself feel better.
Man, this just drones
Leaving
on.
behind in an instant the so-called truth you once embraced.
Should someone like that be able to decide what is truth?
Should someone like you even have the right to decide?
You've done nothing but abuse your freedom.
You don't deserve to be free.
We're not the ones smothering the world. You are.
The individual is supposed to be weak, but far from powerless. A single person has the potential to ruin the world.
And the age of digitized communication has given even more power to the individual. Too much power for an immature species.
Building a legacy involves...
Like, there's not much to
what
say
is
here,
wanted
even.
And what needs to be done for that goal. All this you used to struggle with. Now, we think for you.
We are your guardians, after all.
You want to control human thought? Human behavior?
Of course. Anything can be quantified nowadays. That's what this exercise was designed to prove.
You fell in love with me just as you were meant to, after all. Isn't that right, Jack?
Ocelot was not told the whole truth, to say the least.
We rule an entire nation. Of what interest would a single soldier, no matter how able, be to us?
The S3 plan does not stand for solid snake simulation. What it does stand for is selection for societal sanity.
I'm losing my sanity with all this dialogue.
The S3 is a system for controlling human will and consciousness.
Game over. From the first game. I have no idea what that has to do with the you're talking about.
S3 is not you, a soldier trained in the image of Solid Snake. It is a method, a protocol that created a circumstance that made you what you are.
So you see, we're the S3, not you.
What you experienced was the final test of its effectiveness.
That's crazy.
You heard what President Johnson said.
The Arsenal's GW system is the key to their supremacy.
The objective of this exercise was to establish such a method. We used Shadow Moses as a paradigm for the exercise.
I wonder if you would have preferred a fantasy setting.
We chose that backdrop because of its extreme circumstances. It was an optimal test for S3's crisis management capacity. If the model could trigger, control, and solve this, it would be ready for any contingency. And now, we have our proof.
I'm having trouble following. It's complicated.
Raiden, there are also reasons behind your selection. Solidus raised plenty of other child soldiers. Do you know why we chose you over them? It was because you were the only one who refused to acknowledge the past. All the others remember what they were and pay for it daily.
But you turn your back on everything you don't like. You do whatever you like, see only the things you like, and for yourself alone.
Yes, Rose can attest to that.
You refused to see me for what I was. I lied to you, but I wanted to be caught. You pretended to be understanding, to be a gentleman. You never made a conscious attempt to reach out to me. The only time you did was when I gave you no choice but to do so.
I was just trying not to...
What? Trying not to hurt me? Dear, the one you were trying not to hurt was yourself. Avoiding the truth under the guise of kindness is all that you did. It occurred to you to do nothing but look out for yourself. Even if you claim that it was for my sake, that feeling was nowhere to be seen. In the end, everything was for your sake. I was never part of the picture.
Exactly right. So you see, you're a perfect representative of the masses we need to protect. This is why we chose you. You accepted the fiction we've provided, obeyed our orders, and did everything you were told to. The exercise is a resounding success.
Didn't I tell you that GW was still incomplete? But not anymore, thanks to you.
What the hell is with that
Your
voice?
persona, experiences, triumphs, and defeats.
I think that was the strangest thing so far in this whole conversation.
The real objective was ensuring that we could generate and manipulate
Like,
them.
This could have this could have been condensed a lot.
Well worth it considering the results.
Didn't need to be
I
this
think that's enough
expositive.
talk. It's time for the final exercise. Raiden, take Solidus down.
Think again. I'm through doing what I'm told.
Oh, really? Aren't you forgetting something?
If you die, my child dies.
The termination of vital signals from your nanomachines means the death of Olga's child. Not to mention the death of Rose. She's wired the same way.
Rose, does she actually exist?
Of course I do, Jack. You have to believe me.
Heh.
Damn!
It will be a fight to the death.
Solidus at least wants you dead.
We will collect the necessary
What's with the
data
back?
from this last fight. Then we'll consider the exercise closed. So, Jack the Ripper, will it be Solidus, the Patriot's creation, for you, Solidus's creation. Our beloved monsters. Enjoy yourselves.
This looks like this could be the final battle. I have no rations either.
Jack, my son. My clone brothers and I are called monsters, replicates of evil genes. You are one of a kind, but still a monster, shaped by a dark and secret history. We need to decide which monstrosity will have the privilege of
How did you come to that conclusion?
By the way, Jack, I was the one who killed your parents.
But you don't have parents. I don't know, actually.
I claimed you for my own and raised you as a soldier in the army of
Oh,
the
wait, he's
devil.
not a clone. I thought he was.
I am your foster father and your worst enemy.
I've been confused about his
Because
past.
I needed to know whether we were really someone else's creation. We're repeating history.
I don't know. I'm
Liquid
having
and
trouble.
Solid hunted down Big Boss, trying to sever the tie that bound them to him. Unless you kill me and face your past, Jack, you will never escape. You'll stay in the endless loop, your own double helix.
I'm confused about Jack. I don't know if he's a part of it or not anymore.
It's time we were both free.
Sword fighting. I guess I might as well continue on with this. It's already an hour 30 in. Either I upload one long part or split it. It's my options.
I have other reasons for wanting you dead. The clues to the Patriots inside GW have been erased, but there are other traces. Inside you.
What?
The information is being carried by the nanomachines in your cerebral cortex, and throughout the neural network they've formed.
Oh boy, it's a duel. You know, you don't get the sword for that long even.
Brace yourself.
Oh boy. It's a duel. This is awkward. This is awkward as hell. Hey, ooh, it's a good thing I'm keeping my distance a little bit. I don't know, man. I'm just gonna run away like a pussy. I was not prepared for that tentacle hit. Oh, he tried to kick me there. I was not prepared for that attack. Oh. Okay, at least my oxygen. Oh, God. 'Cause I don't know if he has a pattern or not yet, so I'm kind of like playing it's weird. Like after that attack, I might have a chance. Yeah. I might have to play it a bit safe. Oh my god. Oh wow, I actually got him. I gotta be careful. He might try and do that thing again. Just gonna keep running around like a moron. Seems like the best way. Now he's defending a lot. Oh god, he got me in the back. I tried to run. Can I use anything else? Nope. Only hand blade. What about here? I mean, I don't have any more rations, so I'm basically at the end of my rope. I might have to do it that way by defending. Get close to him. Oh, what? Hey, there's a ration here. In the corner randomly, and I'm on fire.
Good work, Jack. But this is where it gets in.
Yeah, I bet. Oh god, he let go of his thing. I want this ration though. Like, where am I right now? Well, I don't even know where I am. Hello?
Right, you have to beat Solidus. This is your last duty.
We're not just pawns in some simulation.
Oh, I had the
you know.
close-up.
Yes, you are. You're nothing but mere weapons. No different from fighter jets or tanks.
What the?
The old model destroyed 4 years ago was Rex.
The new amphibious model is Ray.
Both of these are the same as the code names used by the U.S. Armed Forces to refer to Japanese warplanes during World War II.
Your code name, Raiden, too, comes from the Japanese Navy's name for one of its interceptors.
Stop it. I'm not a weapon.
Oh, really? Do you know the code name the U.S. Armed Forces used for the Japanese fighter Raiden?
It was Jack. Both of you are just weapons to be used and thrown away.
Interesting.
Weapons to be used on the battlefield. Just pawns
Fun
in
fact.
a game. Exactly as you said.
And a weapon has
And with his back
to
turned.
think for itself. Now, it's time to fulfill your purpose. Defeat Solidus.
Makes me feel like there's more to this battle than I expect. Oh my god, really? And I got my ration in. Oh, he cut right through me.
What's wrong with you?
I don't know. You keep kicking me now. Are there any more rations around? No.
What are you?
I don't know. I'm about to fall off there. Now I'm dead. I know, I'm almost dead. That's right, he can't fall. Oh my god, really? I'm kind of tricking the game when I do that.
Let's go.
I knocked him over there. Oh, there he goes. I don't know if that's what I'm supposed to do. I don't want to die. Ooh, in the back. What the hell? That's the weirdest blood I've ever seen. It's like a laser show. We tricked you. Rose and the child dies when you kill Solidus. I fall down to the federal building, the place where you wanted to create a new country. I don't even know if this is the final battle. It is kind of like the first game, where the final battle is just kind of a punching match. It's not a punching match. I think it was a shooting match or something. What was it? I can't remember. Anyway, it was just against Liquid. If it is the final battle. There was also, I mean, there was also Escape thing I didn't get to play because... I mean, he's pretty much dead already. Oh, I see. Use your sword to kind of like lay down the final thing. Codec call. I don't know why you would believe there's a Rose, though. I don't think she's real. Believe with a lie. And child, I don't know where the child. I didn't even see this child yet. Guess we wouldn't see it. So ready for like a 30-minute outro? That Jack. Like, it's because Arsenal Gear's already gone through the city. Watch out, it's people. What?
Who am I, really? No one quite knows who or what they are. The memories you have and the role you were assigned are burdens you had to carry. It doesn't matter if they were real or not. That's never the point.
You saying this whole thing could have been fake? I have no idea what's going on.
There's no such thing in the world as absolute reality. Most of what they call real is actually fiction.
Oh, really? So I'm not experiencing this LP then. This is a fake.
What you think you see is only as real as your brain tells you it is. Then, what am I supposed to believe in?
Nothing.
What am I going to leave behind when I'm through?
Like most people, nothing.
We can tell
Holy hell.
people about having faith. What we had faith in. What we found important enough to fight for. It's not whether you were right or wrong, but how much faith you were willing to have. That decides the future. The Patriots are a kind of ongoing fiction too, come to think of it. Listen, don't obsess over words so much. Find the meaning.
I didn't know Snake was such a philosophical guy.
Your own name and your own future. Decide for myself.
I can do that?
And whatever you choose will be you.
Freaking New York traffic. Hey, I'm driving here.
I know you didn't have much in terms of choices this time. But everything you felt, thought about during this mission is yours. And what you decide to do with them is your choice. You mean start over?
He's pressing all the town cars and Crown Vics.
New memories. Choose your own.
Just create your own new identity.
It's for you to decide.
It sounds so simple.
It's up to you. By the way, what is that?
A dog tag.
Dog tags.
I got a few. I didn't get a lot. Because by the time I started getting them, it was kind of too late.
Anyone you know? No. Never heard the name before. I'll pick my own name and my own life. I'll find something worth passing on.
It's all about Jack finding himself. This is the whole. This was what the whole game was about. It's like the whole thing didn't exist.
They taught me some good things too.
Look, a guy died over there. We're not gonna question the guy with the sword.
From all those who fought for it. We all have.
Or do they not exist? Is this like fiction or I don't know anymore.
Snake, what about Olga's child? Don't worry, I'll find him. Count
Hey, Metal Gear Solid 3.
As long as you keep yourself alive, he's safe. Do you know where Liquid went? I put a transmitter on his ray. Did he head for the Patriots? Yeah, but I have a feeling they gave Ocelot a bogus location to begin
They
with.
smart.
Cheer up, we have a better lead. This contains the list of all the Patriots. But Ocelot took it. The one we gave you wasn't the real thing. What? This virus is coded to destroy only a specific part of it, namely the information about the Patriots' identity. Which means that there's a parameter coded in here that defines what that information is. I get it. Analyze the code and you can probably find out where they operate. Count me in. No, you have things to do first.
Get a life, kid.
And people you need to talk to.
Come on, kid. Socialize. Don't be like me. On a endless hunt. Is that Rose? She's gonna look so weird. Are you sure she's real? She's gonna disappear. Looks like talons or hooves on him. Man, she looks different from her other thing.
Snake?
Green bird.
What's wrong?
I don't understand what was going on. I'm lost.
Can I ask you something? Who am I, really?
I wouldn't know. But we're going to find out together, aren't we?
Oh. Yeah.
Maybe you should
See me for what I am.
take off
okay?
those clothes. Oh, maybe you should change your dyed hair and stuff.
I know.
And style to what it should be. You know? 'Cause apparently everything was suited to... Oh yeah, your preggers apparently. Which wouldn't make sense. Because he's... I don't know. I'm gonna need confirmation.
Do you remember this place?
Of course. This is where we first met. I remember now.
Hmm?
Today is the day I met you.
That's it.
Why is there so much stuff spewing out of the sewer system? Like, I don't understand. I mean, I can visit a big city too. I never see that around here. Is it just New York is trashy? Trashier than the city I live near? And mine is
I
trashy.
found something to pass along to the future.
What?
He said all living things want their genes to live on.
Are you talking about the baby?
Yeah. The genes aren't the only thing you pass on.
Fresh fruit salad out of a stand? I don't think so.
DNA. It's up to us to teach that to our children.
What kind of things?
About the environment, our ideas, our culture, poetry, compassion, sorrow, joy.
Again, this whole game was about Jack finding himself. Everything else almost didn't matter.
Is that a proposal?
This is for your ears only.
Ends on a jazzy note. I mean, you really go there just to pretend to pose like George Washington? What the hell did I just see there? I don't know what to say even. I don't. I really don't. I barely understand what I just watched. Maybe I'm just a dum-dum, but I really don't... Like, I get the themes, but the whole overarching story, I'm just kind of confused about. Like, and again, the whole theme ended up just being like, oh, Jack... The whole story is basically Jack needs to find out who he is and live his life. I'm gonna go find Olga's child. It's like, okay, that's good. That's the running theme now. Granted, there could be something after this that'll lead into the next game, like in the first one. Last time we had Ocelot. Like, there's just a lot of themes in this game. There's basically controlling the masses and controlling the flow of information on the net. People can't think for themselves, so they need people to do it for them. I mean, that's like the short version of it. The shocking conspiracy behind Shadow Moses. In the dark of Shadow Moses. I bet you if I read some of that crap, and it would actually like make a bit more sense, maybe. Like, I get the basic themes. It's just like trying to put it all together is hard. Otherwise, it's an okay game, you know. Gameplay, you know, gameplay's fine. It's a bit that freaking Wraith battle was bullshit though. It's because I couldn't beat it. That's why it was bullshit. Because I didn't have the skill to beat it. That it was bullshit. Oh, we know there's gonna be something. We know there's gonna be something after this stuff. Hey, guess what that means? Metal Gear Solid 3 is coming up next. New York, New York! Yeah, WWF! That doesn't exist anymore. Did they have to change it for the re-release? The HD release? I don't know. Don't walk, walk! Is that a real news feed from that time period? Imagine. One part. Might as well. You guys will watch it, right? All of it? 2 hours? It's like a stream almost, but it's not a stream. It's just a really long part. Fun stuff, fun stuff. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Calm down on that saxophone, man. I get you're all into it, but jeez. Look, there's plenty to discuss about this game, so if you feel like getting into a big discussion, feel free to do so. That's all I can say. They just filmed a bunch of stuff from New York. They cheapened out on like animation for the game to show any of the characters. And this is supposed to be in the future anyway, compared to when this was filmed. Because apparently the first Metal Gear Solid takes place in 2007 or 9 or something. I can't remember. It was supposed to take place in the future though, compared to when it was released. I don't even know where the third game's gonna go. Granted, don't some of them take place in completely different time periods? They don't necessarily follow each other? I don't really know. I don't know much about the series. I only knew about the first game. This one was completely and utterly blind. I knew nothing about it. I don't know what else to say, really. Game for the shores, yeah. Ah, VR mission, I knew it. I never played it. It's kind of like... It's not like it was... Was it necessary to play VR mission, even? No one ever told me it was. I assumed that it had no real story. It just would have helped you kind of get the VR part of this, maybe. I don't know. Man, these are long credits too. Everything's long. That codec with the Colonel. Oh man, that dragged on. I was like, man, I gotta start making my supper, so I just went up quickly to put some chicken in the oven. Skateboarding. I am not gonna do the skateboarding unless I boot directly into it, or else it's gonna destroy the footage. I learned that the hard way. Poster models. Haha! Konami eyes. Maoshians. Okay, whatever. Game posters. And they have to credit everything. Everything. This is a weird ending for some reason. I don't know why. Of course, they had to record in Manhattan. Feels like a movie. I guess that's the point. Kojima! Konami Japan West. Was there an East version? It's fading out. We're gonna get a special thing dialogue at the end. A hint of what's happening next. So far nothing. Oh, here we go, something.
Life isn't just about passing on
Jeez,
genes.
just freaking Snake with more philosophical.
We can leave behind much more than just DNA. Through speech, music, literature, and movies, what we've seen, heard, felt, anger, joy, and sorrow. These are the things I will pass on. That's what I live for.
Is it? Man, this doesn't stop.
We need to pass the torch and let our children read our messy and sad history by its light. We have all the magic of the digital age to do that with. The human race will probably come to an end sometime, and new species may rule over this planet.
I doubt it.
Earth may not be forever, but we still have the responsibility to leave what traces of life we can.
Yeah, you're limited to how you can do
Building
that.
the future and keeping the past
If the
alive
Earth ceases
are
to
one and the
exist,
same
there
thing.
goes the entirety of the history of life on the planet. Unless you can colonize, but that doesn't seem like it's an option at this point. I think colonizing other planets is never going to happen. Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of Liberty. Ends on a more somber note. Like, no hint into the next game. Is this...
Snake,
we have
you
something.
there? It's me. I've finished going over that
Yeah?
disc.
Did you find the Patriots list?
Of course. It contains the personal data of 12 people. There was a name on it. Snake, it was one of our biggest contributors.
What's going on around here?
I don't know.
Anyway, where are they?
Well, we were right about them being on Manhattan, but
But what?
they're already dead. All 12.
Da-da-da!
Did it happen?
Well, about 100 years ago.
What the hell?
Okay. Puh. Whoa! What the hell is that about? There's my stuff. Save 38 times. Continue 48 times. Alert mode 45 times. Persons 159 killed. Rations 79 used. Like my stats? I bet they're crap. Well, that was something. Elephant. I assume. Return your code to recurrent. It's a clear code. Okay, I don't think it's going to work anymore. But at least I have it on my computer. New item obtained. Optical digital camera. In the tanker episode. Yeah. Okay. Yes. I assume that's from the dog tags. Well, wasn't that a nutty game? I actually did not think I was going to beat it here. Oh, gear rectum? Oh, that's disgusting. I did not think that was actually what they were going to call it. I didn't see that at first. Well. That's the game. That's Metal Gear Solid 2. Was it fun to watch it, or was it painful, or a mix of both? It was something, wasn't it? Oh, man. Oh, hey. Hey, Jack. What's with the blue now? Option special. I guess I could look at special. Basic actions, previous story, photo album, dog tag viewer, casting theater, and boss survival. I am not going to do boss survival because I will not survive. Snake Tails. Do I care what this is? Wrongdoing, Big Shell, Evil, Common Legacy. Dead Man Whispers. I have no idea what these are. I guess we'll take a quick look. Maybe I should stop. A wrongdoing. It's text. Oh, I'm not going to read this on screen. Oh, I get it. It's basically what Snake was doing on the shell, right? Oh, what the hell is this? There's a whole thing here. Is this worth showing? I'm not going to do it right now. Oh my god, it was like a whole second game. Oh no, I am not doing this right now. Okay, I'm going to end it here, okay? Because I am not dedicating myself to it right now. Let me know if you want me to do it. I did not know this was going to be a thing. Anyways, thanks for watching. Go into the comments and chat. See you next time. So long.